Welcome back, Cyber Explorers. It's Alfie, and in this video we'll explore together with this step-by-step guide how to create a virtual machine in VirtualBox. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Creating and configuring a virtual machine, VM, in VirtualBox allows you to run multiple operating systems on a single host machine. Here's a comprehensive step-by-step guide on how to create a virtual machine and understand each section in the VM settings. Launch the VirtualBox application. The VirtualBox Manager will serve as the interface to create and manage virtual machines. In VirtualBox Manager, click on the New button. Name and operating system. Name. Enter a name, for example, Ubuntu VM, for the VM. VirtualBox will often detect the OS based on the name. Folder. Choose a directory to save the VM files. ISO image. Select the ISO image of the operating system you want to install, or you can select it later. Type. Choose the operating system type, Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and version, for example, Ubuntu 64-bit. Hardware. Set the amount of RAM to allocate for the VM using the slider. Example, for lightweight Linux, allocate at least 2 GB, 2048 MB. For more demanding systems, allocate for 8 GB if available. Ensure your host system has enough memory left for its operation. Set the amount of processors to allocate for the VM using the slider. Check Enable EFI if you are installing a system that need a new EFI BIOS mode, or uncheck to use legacy BIOS mode. Hard disk. Select Create a virtual hard disk now. Then set a reasonable size, for example, 20 GB for Linux installations. And choose the hard disk file type, VDI, VirtualBox Disk Image, unless you need compatibility with other software like firmware. I prefer using VHD. Storage options, dynamically allocated, expands the disk size as needed, up to the maximum. Fixed size, pre-allocates the entire space, potentially improving performance. Lastly, click on Finish. Once the VM is created, right-click on it and select Settings for further customization. 1. General, Basics, allows you to rename the VM or change the operating system type, version if necessary. Advanced, configure shared clipboard and drag and drop between the VM and host machine. Recommended, enable bidirectional for both features for convenience. 2. System, motherboard, adjust base memory, RAM, if needed. Enable EFI for certain operating systems. Boot order. Adjust priority for boot devices, for example, optical. Then hard disk. Enable TPM. Secure boot if needed. Processor. Set the number of CPU cores allocated to the VM. Enable PI, NX. Useful for systems requiring physical address extension. Acceleration. Enable VTX, AMDV and nested paging, if supported by your system for better performance. 3. Display, screen, allocate video memory, e.g., 64 MB for lightweight OS, 128 MB for modern GUIs. Enable 3D acceleration if the OS supports it. Remote display, configure this if you plan to access the VM remotely. 4. Storage, controller, attach virtual storage devices, for example, your hard disk or ISO file. Add your OS ISO file to the optical drive to install the system. 5. Audio. Enable or disable audio for the VM and configure the audio driver based on your needs. 6. Network. VirtualBox provides several network options for the VM. NAT, Network Address Translation, default mode, that allows the VM to access the internet via the host machine's connection. VM shares the host IP address. Bridged adapter connects the VM directly to your local network. VM gets its own IP address and behaves like a physical device on the network. Host-only adapter creates a private network between the host and the VM. The VM cannot access the internet. Useful for testing scenarios like web servers without external access. 7. Serial ports. Used for legacy applications or systems that require serial communication. Most modern users can leave this disabled unless required. 8. USB. Enable USB support, USB 1.1, 2.0, or 3.0, to connect USB devices to the VM. Install the VirtualBox extension pack to use USB 2.0 over 3.0. 9. Shared folders. Configure shared folders for easy file transfer between the host and VM. Add a folder path from your host machine. Choose whether it is read-only or fully bidirectional. Enable auto mount so the folder is accessible on every VM boot. 10. User interface. Adjust the visibility of interface elements like the menu bar, status bar, mini toolbar, and visual state based on your preference. Finally, select the VM and click Start to begin the installation process. Activating the VM, click anywhere inside the VirtualBox window where the VM is running. This will capture your mouse and keyboard input inside the VM. If your mouse doesn't work initially, VirtualBox may require you to install guest additions for seamless integration. Entering full screen mode, press Ctrl+F to toggle full screen mode. This expands the VM window to fill your entire screen, making it feel like a native OS. To exit full screen mode, press Ctrl+F again or use the VirtualBox menu. Follow the OS installation wizard to set up the operating system. Install any additional drivers or tools, e.g., VirtualBox guest additions, to enhance performance and enable features like shared folders and clipboard sharing. VirtualBox provides a powerful, flexible environment for running virtual machines. By understanding the detailed settings, you can optimize the VM for your specific use case, whether it's software testing, development, or learning a new operating system. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new uploads. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.